You know, it's days like these that I'm thankful that I get to review tech gadgets. Because today I receive this. This is a Wi-Fi 6 router from Tenda. They sent me one to review, and it's about time for an upgrade. Let's talk about it. So, Wi-Fi 6 or 802.11ax has been around since 2019. What does it actually mean? Should you even care? To put it simply, Wi-Fi 6 is the newest protocol that's focused on efficiency. It communicates better with devices and allocates the bandwidth better. Prior to this, previous Wi-Fi protocols are heavily focused on speed improvements. Not to say that Wi-Fi 6 isn't faster, it's just that its efficiency changes is a game changer. If you want to know more about Wi-Fi 6, I'm going to link a video in the description below by Network Chuck. He did a good job of explaining what Wi-Fi 6 is. So do you need a fancy Wi-Fi 6 router? Do you need this upgrade? Well, if you plan to upgrade your home into a smart home, you will need a lot of Wi-Fi devices. And this does a good job of handling that. And if you already have a lot of Wi-Fi 6 enabled devices in your home, this upgrade might be for you. For 3,800 pesos, you get a Wi-Fi 6 router with the maximum speed of 3,000 Mbps and it can handle 64 clients. Is that worth your money? Let's find out. So in the box you get the usual. You get the manual, the router itself, a LAN cable, and an adapter. I wish they included a black cable, but that's just me. My room is a little bit dark, so it works for me. They included a plastic wrap in the box, but other than that, that's it. Nothing really stands out here. It's pretty standard unboxing. Now let's talk about the build quality. You know those sleek looking Wi-Fi routers that looks like smart speakers? This is not one of those. In fact, even my existing Wi-Fi router is not sleek at all. One of the good things about this router is for what it does, it's fairly small and light. It measures 273 millimeters by 163 millimeters for the width and the length, and for the height it measures 44 millimeters. And the antennas obviously measures 44 millimeters as well. At the back you get the LAN ports. And you also get the reset button, the WPS button, and the adapter jack. At the bottom, you get the Wi-Fi details and the wall mounting options. It also has a lot of ventilation at the bottom, so that will really help keeping the device cool. The adapter is fairly standard and it comes with a flat white LAN cable. In my opinion, this router is okay. I would have wanted a sleeker look, but for the price, it does the job. Okay, so now let's talk about the features. Here is a quick look at the feature list of this router. But let me get into some of the features that I think you should consider when buying this router. First of all, let's talk about the LAN ports. This one has a total of 4 gigabit LAN ports, but one of them is for the WAN. So that means it only leaves you with 3 usable gigabit LAN ports. In most cases, routers would actually come with 5 gigabit LAN ports and one of them would be dedicated to the WAN. So you'll end up with 4 LAN ports. This one has 3. Keep that in mind. Wi-Fi 6, of course. This one goes up to 160 Hz for its channel width and has a maximum speed of 3 gigabits. Theoretical. And this one supports up to 64 clients, which is okay if you're planning to upgrade your home into a smart home. I have about 35 clients currently in my home, so this one will support everything I have with no problem at all. You will not get any premium features such as a USB port that some other premium routers have. That will allow you to have a network attached storage. This one doesn't have that. But that's fine. I'm not expecting it at this price point anyway. Now let's jump into the web interface. This one has all the standard features you'd expect. You get the Wi-Fi status, you get the Wi-Fi settings, which to be honest, I never touch anyway. Guest network, parental control, and then you have advanced settings that gives you access to bandwidth limitation and MAC filtering. Then you have system settings. Pretty standard, nothing exciting here. Now let's move on to the setup. It was pretty easy. I always tend to just log into the device using the Wi-Fi credentials, which you can actually see at the back of the device. Once you're logged in, that's pretty much it. You're good to go. Alright, now let's jump into the fun stuff. Let's test this out and see if it actually performs well. But how do you test it? I actually only have one Wi-Fi 6 device in this house, which is the MacBook Air. So the way that I'm going to test it is I'm going to transfer files over my network using Wi-Fi 6. My home internet is 100 Mbps down, which I'm able to already get using my existing router. So I wouldn't really see any difference if I use that as a test. Okay, so now we're gonna test this MacBook 6. Alright, I'm downstairs. As you can see, the router's not yet plugged in. We're gonna test it using my existing router and see how fast the transfer speeds are. Alright, now I'm gonna try and move one of my old files into the desktop here. How do I do this? Copy. There you go. Copy this one. Paste item. Okay, there you go. So it's transferring. Let's see how long it takes. Okay, all done. We're done with the first test, but now we're going to install this router and let's see if the transfer is faster. Alright, cool. Actually, I had to reboot the PCs because it had to recognize the new LAN. But now we can do the transfer test of the same file. This one, right? Copy, paste item. This should be faster now. I don't know if you can see it, but there you go. Less than a minute. Initially, when we transferred it, it was 2 minutes. Now it's less than a minute. There you go. So I would say it's definitely faster. I'm really happy on how the tests turn out. You can really see the difference in performance. I'm convinced. So, should you buy this router? Well, if you don't have Wi-Fi 6 yet, chances are pretty soon all of your devices will be Wi-Fi 6 enabled, and that's the direction that every home network is going. Plus, if you're planning to upgrade your home into a smart home, this is also a good idea. And as a bonus, if you buy locally through the Tenda, Lazada, and Shopee stores, you get 24 months warranty. Straight replacement, no questions asked. You get 24/7 support, and you will always get the first firmware updates. And that's the end of the video. If you want to see more videos about tech, gadgets, and upgrades on a budget, please make sure to subscribe. And while you're down there, hit that like button as well. And if you want to watch more videos about tech, you can click these videos right here. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.